I'm so sorry, everybody, for this being the worst pod.
Yeah. We're both tragically, horribly depressed, but the best cure for depression is fucking people in our Patreon.
Yeah, what the fuck? Ooh, you know, it'd be really great if you get me a Patreon and get me enough money to get some heroines.
Thanks, Obama.
Bacon cream pies in your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies all the time.
Somebody see my shoe?
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm looking everywhere.
Thing, and it's not even true.
Please, I have to drive home.
I think about you. I have to say,
I have an edible
it was
earlier.
hard to leave you alone.
I think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help me. Leave you alone.
What do you think about the statement that God is dead? What Pokemon would you fuck?
Yeah, okay. So there's a listener question from, I think his first name is Noah. His last name is a first name too, but I'm fucking blanking on it. We were good buddies too. This sucks. I'm sorry.
Jesus, that's tough. Sorry.
I think it's Simon. Noah Simon.
Go ahead and dox him. Do you got his address too?
Well, he didn't go through the Discord, so I'm going to tell everybody who he is. Fucking asshole.
Yeah. If you don't go through the right pathway, we're gonna dox you and swat you.
The thing that sucks is that nobody can get in the Discord unless you fucking pay for it. So
yeah, we're geniuses.
So,
we worked it out.
Yeah, but I mean, you could have at least DM'd the PP Man page and not my personal. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna start saying it as
this dude got me into cigarettes too.
Man.
It sucks.
Like Papa John's.
Like I'm still smoking cigarettes, dude. You fucked me. I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
Can't believe
That
you.
guy, dude. He came in clutch. Like he used to buy like cartons, and I would go to work and I would be like, man, I really want to die because how shitty this job is. And he would just be like, hey, here's a pack of cigarettes. He'd give me a whole pack. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I got like 20 of them. He legit had like 5 packs in his pocket. It was ridiculous.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, Southern Cuts too. So it's like that's a dream come true right there. You know?
They don't make those anymore, do they?
Yeah, I think they do. You know, but yeah, like drinking or not drinking.
Drinking cigarettes.
Eating a pack of cigarettes. I don't know, like Southern Cuts, if you were to smoke more than 5, it's like
yeah, that's what I used to smoke.
Yeah, it's just like it feels like sugary.
It is, dude. It makes it feels like there's extra tar.
Yeah, it's a little whack. But anyway, Noah Simon, step to the front, please. If the real Slim Shady would please come over here, please. You can wheel over if you don't want to stand up.
Okay, you want me to come over there?
No, Slim Shady. Okay. He asked, what Pokemon would we be interested in fucking? Which is kind of on par for this podcast, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of out of left field when I read it, and then I'm like, that actually fits right in. So, do you want to go first?
Sure, man.
All right, hit it up, pal.
And I'm going to say this, and I actually don't even know if a female version exists. I'm sure it does, because that's how Pokemon work. But man, Trico, dude. So green, smooth.
What about, like, you ever got, like, cut by a blade of grass?
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
I mean, sure, yeah. But I imagine it's just like a porcupine, and they have to choose when they do it or not. Like, are you
Would you fuck a porcupine?
That depends. Is it anthropomorphic and in the Sonic universe? Because then yes.
Oh,
like,
what is it, Amy or?
Oh, I was thinking about Knuckles, but
Knuckles,
he's an echidna.
Knuckles badass, dude. He fucks dudes though.
I know
he fucks.
His hands are huge, dude. If you got fisted by that man, you'd be dead.
Yeah, you would die. You would definitely die. For me, honorable mention, okay, because they got the sucking ability. Weeping Bell.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Nope.
It's that floating fucking banana looking. I mean, it's literally just a fucking
I'm going to find a picture of that.
It's literally just a fucking floating fleshlight, dude. It literally is. Weepin, I-N, Bell. Yeah. Look at that shit. No teeth or nothing either. You looked up fleshlight with it. That is not a Weepin' Bell fleshlight. Maybe that's a porn star.
Oh man, that looks the same.
Okay, that's not going to show up in the pod. Your whole body was in front of that.
Oh.
So that's good, actually. So we're not going to get fucked
Yeah.
from that. But anyway, the one that I'm actually choosing is Delphox. I don't know. It's like a fucking big furry animal.
Yeah, the name sounds like it would be a pop singer.
I think they specifically made it to be attractive, though. Like, they waited till like halfway through the Pokemon series, and then they're like, these little boys want to fuck these things. So let's start making attractive Pokemon. Like Lopunny was.
Yeah, they're like, how
After
slutty?
500.
How slutty can we make a fox?
Yeah, right?
What a weird.
And it's just like,
it's the Japanese thing, dude. They do that with everything. They did
Yeah.
it with Transformers.
Did they?
Yeah, RC. RC's should be hot.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what they really did it with? Optimus Prime. He's got that nipple hanging out. I'm just kidding. Dude, I saw this thing. Is Optimus Prime dead? What is that?
He's died a bunch of times.
What did he died for your sins?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the continuity. But he's died a bunch. I mean, he even died in the Michael Bay movies, and they brought him back with the fucking
the
Matrix,
all Spark or whatever.
the Matrix of Leadership.
Oh, the Matrix of Spark. That's all.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, he Gideon actually got a comic book the other day, that Megatron one that you gave him, and when you open it to the back, it's fucking Optimus Prime laying in a casket, and he was like,
Why did they make it
died? Prime died.
That's a big casket, dude.
Yeah. I was like,
Put him
yeah.
in the water like, what was it, Megatron?
Yeah, that worked
You
out
stop
great.
fucking with that bottle, you
No,
scumbag.
I'm fucking thirsty.
God, drink it then and just stop fucking with it. You're literally hanging off like an orangutan with the. God damn it. We're on the podcast right here. You know, these mics will pick up if I scratch my balls.
That's okay, because you don't do the sound editing. Fuck.
So what's the move?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Goose.
Is there a Digimon that you would fuck, I guess? We're gonna.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
No. But
I
would
don't
you
either.
fuck Yu-Gi-Oh's grandpa?
Do I get the Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Grandpa's most treasured card!
That motherfucker was based off of Mr. Miyagi, 100%. He is Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
Yeah, first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Dookie Water. by the
Oh,
way.
dude. Yeah, I tried rewatching it with Gideon. It's not that good. I gotta tell you, I've tried rewatching a lot of like childhood shit that I loved, and I fucking hate it now. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I will tell you, I restarted Lord of the Rings the other day.
Mm.
I got about an hour into Fellowship, but I'm watching the one that's almost 4 hours long. It's 3
Oh,
hours and
the,
48 minutes.
Like extended.
Yes.
Oh, I fuck with them. I watched all three of them back to back, so
Yeah.
it was actually like 9 hours of fucking
Jesus.
video. But
I forgot how good the wizard fight is, because, you know, a lot of times you see wizards and they get treated like gods, and they're just like lightning bolting each other. But in that one, you have to remember that they are, at the end of the day, they are physically old, frail men.
yeah,
So just like that fall when he knocks his ass down, brutal, dude. It's brutal.
that was like spot on Gandalf, dude.
Yeah, I mean that was, dude. That was some really good. It was really good. I thought.
Yeah, but then like, what is he doing? He's like, right, and then
Yeah.
he fucking,
Yeah.
he's got two step.
Yeah.
And then like, what's weird is he doesn't kill him. He just puts him on top of the fucking building.
Yeah, he doesn't want to kill him. He wants his power. He wants him on his side because Gandalf's obscenely powerful.
Yeah, but he's clearly not going to switch sides.
Yeah,
I don't know, but he's like put him on top of the building, and he knows. I mean, this dude's old as fuck. He knows that he has friends, bird friends.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck are you doing? That was a huge throw on Saruman's
Yeah,
part.
it was. Yeah, that lost him the fucking game.
It lost
dude.
him the game. And then, like, what the fuck was he doing for the rest of the movie after he made all the orcs and shit? He was
I don't
just chilling
know.
up there. Like, I'm looking for the boy, but not really. I'm not gonna leave my house.
Yeah, he had that seeking bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how he was.
but it was the
looking for
same
him.
thing. He was looking through the eye, right? Of Sauron.
No, he wasn't. That thing could actually see other stuff directly. He could see through the eye of Sauron, but that thing existed beyond that.
Anyway, he sucks.
Yeah.
He was too lazy, man.
When are we gonna get a Lord of the Rings Smite crossover, dude? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it'll probably come in the next 10 years.
I think it'd be great. Charybdis doesn't have any skins that don't look creepy, but I think a Frodo Charybdis.
Legolas would be easy.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you just fucking probably
Put
make
him on
him.
anybody.
Yeah, any hunter.
Yeah. Anybody with a bow.
Yeah, I mean, and Merlin and Gandalf would. I mean,
Gimli. I mean, they would all be really easy to
yeah.
implement into the game.
Gimli,
for sure.
Gimli would be Fafnir.
But they have to get like the license to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the issue, I think.
Yeah, but I think that they're going to probably do it sooner than later because they just did a crossover with Magic, and Magic just did a crossover with Lord of the Rings.
Right.
So I think that there's going to be some. I think we could see it. I think what we have to wait for is for them to do another big Lord of the Rings release of some kind to time with it, right? So
yeah,
like,
dude, I want to
special
watch
edition.
the Hobbit movies.
I own most of them. I don't think I've ever seen them.
I want to watch them. I mean, I watched the second one when it came out in theaters. But,
Oh, okay. So I watched like half of the first one, and I just didn't. I was comparing it to Lord of the Rings, and the pacing was just weird.
yeah, so what is it? It's fucking Bilbo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's cool, man. Is that a prequel?
Yeah, no, I think it's cool. It's just the story doesn't interest me as much. It's not like the life or death, the thrill of what's happening in Lord of the Rings is what makes it so interesting to me. Is that
Dude, if Frodo had just sacked up a little bit ever, like they never let him sack up one time in the fucking movie.
yeah, but this from the writing,
Yeah, I know.
his character was designed to be that flawed. Like
I know,
it's-
but I wish like one time he'd be like, oh, now I'm not a pussy for 5 seconds.
when he fights Shelob,
Who?
when Frodo fights Shelob,
Who is that?
the giant spider.
What? No, he gets swallowed up. He runs away like a bitch and trips and gets swallowed up like a bitch.
Like a hero.
And he turns into a food token. And then Sam's like, ah. Oh, you know what I'm really excited to see is motherfucking Oppenheimer. It's like really big right now, but it's like Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
But they finally found his niche when he did Peaky Blinders. So good in that.
I think you're wild because he did great as Scarecrow.
Well, they
was-
put him in the Barbie movie, right?
I don't think he's in the Barbie movie.
I just seen a bunch of like Barbieheimer
Yeah.
memes. My bad.
No, but he's in 28 Days Later, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, but I think his niche is the morbid fucking guy.
Yeah, but I don't think they found that with Peaky Blinders is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think that's kind of always
I don't
been...
think Scarecrow is. What does he do as Scarecrow? He's like a fucking weird guy, right?
I mean, yeah, he's murdering thousands of people in Gotham City.
In Peaky Blinders, he's like just super depressed and like tries to hide his emotions and shit.
Yeah. That sounds like the cringiest thing on the face of the planet.
It sounds like it, but it's actually one of the greatest shows ever.
Have you ever considered that maybe you're just a cringe lord?
No.
Okay.
The only show that I will associate that with is like The Flash. Super cringy. The worst, actually. It's like level 10 on cringe.
I think it's less cringy than the whole, like, sad, silent alpha male stereotype.
You haven't watched the show, man.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, looking at the way you describe it and all of the memes everywhere that you see of him.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
They're funny, dude. But
no, they're not. I don't think they're funny, bro. I
they're
think
funny because you haven't watched, or they're not funny to you because you haven't watched the damn
they're
show.
not about the fucking show.
Yeah, but
dipshit.
it's
That's what
about
I'm
his
saying.
personality.
No, I don't think so. The people that are sharing it are definitely sharing their personality, using him as a proxy.
Hey,
Is that the fucking Halo theme?
No, it's the Star Wars fight scene with Darth Maul.
What is that? Is that Duel of Fates?
Yeah. Star Wars sucks too. I'm not a big fan.
I love Star Wars.
I've seen it a lot actually, but that's because everybody likes it.
I don't know. I grew up, my grandma had VHS of 5 and 6, but not 4. So I got the end of the story, but that's
Nice.
it. But then I was really confused.
It's
because
funny because Darth Vader goes through all that shit, and then he's just like, oh, and he pushes the old guy off.
Yeah.
Palpatine.
Yeah, it doesn't even kill him.
It doesn't. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that extra stuff.
You haven't seen the new movies?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No. I mean, that's kind of actually bullshit. They just bring everybody back from the dead.
Oh, dude, the new movies are fucking the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, they had to do it to make a lot of money, but
No, they didn't have to do it to make a lot of money. They could have made a good
I know
story
they
and
could
made
have
a lot of money.
I know.
That's like the Jurassic World stuff. I'm really mad about all of the sequel trilogies that have been coming out lately. They're dog shit, dude.
Dude, let me tell you something though. Kung Fu Panda, and we haven't talked about this, but Kung Fu Panda is fucking, dude, honestly, like, is it the best trilogy out there? Everybody says Lord of the Rings, but holy shit, Kung Fu Panda.
I don't think that it's comparable.
Dude, they do such a good job.
I think that the voice acting is like mid-tier after the first movie.
I think it's primo. I think Monkey and Viper and shit, like, get them out. I don't give a fuck about that, but Tigress, primo. Fucking, also, I love, who's the actor for Tigress? She's in Gone in 60 Seconds. She fucks Nick Cage.
Is it Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Oh,
boom.
okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
Primo.
Have you seen
Jack Black?
fucking
Primo.
Eternals? She was in Eternals as like an old lady. She's a hot old
I
lady.
think I did see that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy because I didn't think that she looked that good at all during like the Gone in 60 Seconds stuff.
I liked
She
the
looks like
hair,
fucking
man. She
trailer
looks like,
trash.
yeah, she looks ratchet. I liked it.
Ugh.
I don't know why. But anyway. Yeah, they did a phenomenal job. But the lore of the movie, like, they just keep it intact. They never fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know? And then another thing that people don't know is, like, they try to keep it on the DL, but they actually kill people in that. There's murder.
Yeah.
Like, the first movie, Wuxi Fingerhold, he put that motherfucker in the afterlife, dude. He ended his life right there.
I know.
He disappeared. He's dead.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good.
Like, and then in the end, in the third one, they bring, so Kai and Oogway, they're like the creators of Kung Fu, right? Both together they were friends and they created Kung Fu, and then they fucking split up. They had like different ideas of what it should be. And then, so they're both in the afterlife, right? But actually, Oogway kills his ass and that's how Kung Fu like becomes prosperous or whatever. Like, it's all good, you know. And then he comes back from the dead, and that's where 3 starts. Kai comes back. He starts fucking everybody's ass, turns them into these fucking jade monsters. And then Poe tries the Wuxi Fingerhold on him, and he just like starts laughing at him, and he's like, You're an idiot. Like, I'm already dead. You know, like, you can't fuck with me. And then, so before he kills everybody, Poe jumps on his back and kills himself with the Wuxi Fingerhold.
Jesus Christ.
And drags him into fucking hell. Not actually hell, but the afterlife, right?
Yeah.
And then he like masters like chi in that moment and fucking turns into the actual dragon warrior. He creates a fucking dragon, beats his ass in the afterlife.
Jesus.
And then like gains the power to come back from the dead.
I think that's the thing is that I've never actually seen the second and third one all the way through.
You need to watch them, man.
Like
the second one is phenomenal too. Like, he masters like inner peace in that one.
That's the one with the bird.
Yeah. It has like a backstory for how like he killed. Like,
he butt fucked all the pandas.
Yeah, he killed all the pandas, but not really. Somehow, like, they are all good. Like, he killed his mom. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
His mom was like, "Oh, get the radishes," and then he pushes him off, and then she's like, "Wolves, come eat me!" And then turns out his dad is a badass back in the day, beats the shit out of the wolves with a hammer. So it's like, man,
know what
you
this
should have
sounds
really
like?
relaxed.
Have you ever seen Warcraft?
Uh-uh.
Oh, there's the scene in it where is it Duratan? I think the one of the orcs. Anyways, they come through to the new planet. Their wife's pregnant, whatever. Blah, blah. So she gives birth, has a baby here in Azeroth, in this new world. They just came through this portal or whatever. Baby dies at birth. There's an evil sorcerer guy that's all like, and fucking the baby comes back, but he's green now. This is why orcs are green. And yeah, so she's getting hunted down by the gray orcs she's a gray orc. She's getting hunted down by the green orcs to kill her. And she does it. She does like the whole like baby in a fucking like the Moses thing, you know, baby in a basket in the river.
In the river.
Pushes her away, and then she just gets fucking mauled to death by these ogres.
Fuck, that was Moses, right?
Yeah.
I fucking
Moses.
called that. I was talking to Paul, and he said something about the baby in the river thing, and he's like, who was that? And I'm like, man, I have no idea. I think it was Moses.
Yeah, it was Moses.
I called it, man. I don't even know the story.
You want to talk about a good movie? Have you ever seen fucking Prince of Egypt?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
The Joseph movies.
No,
King of Dreams. Or
King of
I've
Dreams.
seen the Prince of... Is it the one where...
Prince of Egypt is Moses.
Oh, dude, yeah. I've seen them. The same animation, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They're good, man.
I wish they had kept doing those stories, bro, and pumping them out.
Have you seen the Joseph one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he like fucking... I saw this meme, and this dude, it's Joseph, and he rolls up in the McDonald's drive-thru, and he looks up, and he's like, let my people go. And the guy's like, fresh out.
The let my people go thing, that's Moses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I swear to God. Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's
They
Moses.
look the same, man. I just get it.
They're both, you know, ancient fucking Hebrews living in Egypt.
Yeah, Joseph was a pussy, though. Straight up.
Oh, he was kind of a G, dude. Straight up, like, did magic, talk to God.
Moses was the coolest one.
Moses was actually a bitch, canonically. He was afraid to talk to people.
He did cool shit in the movie, though.
He was afraid to talk to people, and his brother had to talk for him all the time.
Well, in the movie, where he's, like, friends with the Pharaoh kid, and then he is, like, a Pharaoh kid, that shit's cool.
None of that stuff's actually in the Bible.
Well, they did a good job in the movie.
Yeah.
Making it.
Yeah, the movie's phenomenal. But it sucks because it is one of those things that a lot of people are like, oh, no, it happened. It happened. He knocked the nose off the Sphinx.
Movie, right?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck because they're, like, racing the chariots and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then, like, the whale when he parts the Red Sea. It's like, how did a whale get in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the shit was whack.
All of it's whack.
Like, once he started doing all the godly shit, then
he's like, the water in the river is blood.
Blood. He's like, and then one guy's like, oh, you can just put berries in water.
Yeah, I did. Oh.
Yeah.
Plagues upon ye and your family. Yeah, dude, imagine you open your door and it's just frogs.
Dude, that the scene with, like, it was like the Holy Spirit that came in and killed all the children and shit.
Yeah, bro.
That one was whack because it's like, if you don't put the goat blood, you're dead.
Yeah.
That was a crazy scene.
Lamb blood.
Yeah.
And Metallica actually has a dope ass song called "Creeping Death" that's about that. It's phenomenal. Probably their best song. Honestly, I would say it's in contention. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna choose that as my song for this week. I'm gonna play
Lamb blood.
It's Creeping Death.
Creeping lamb. Have you ever eaten lamb?
Yeah.
Good, man.
It's okay. It's a little gamey.
I'm a big lamb guy.
Yeah.
Big lamb guy. Dude, my grandma
is a lamb guy.
Yeah, she is a big lamb guy. But anyway, she keeps inviting me over to be like, hey, come eat fish, like catfish. And I'm like, yeah, it used to be a good thing, right? Because there was this dude who would catch catfish and give it to us like fresh. But that dude has been dead for like 6 years.
Yeah.
And that's where she still has that catfish. She's like frozen catfish for like 6 years.
Jesus Christ.
And she's like, come eat it. I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah, old people are fucking wild, dude.
I don't want that.
Fuck. All right. Yeah, so
I'm gonna pass. Thanks, though.
This is Creeping Death by Metallica.
Okay.
Classic thrash metal. You know, it's got the bullshit ass solo in it where he's just doing the
Yeah.
really fast scales, you know. But that's
D.
never
Snyder in the bitch.
Yeah, you know, that's never the stuff that fucking impressed me about him. His melodies are really good.
He's a vocalist, D. Snyder.
Yeah, D.
Does he
Snyder is the
play-
vocalist for Twisted Sister.
Yeah, so it's just way off my
Okay.
saying D. Snyder.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking nah, dude. It's just I love the way that he phrases the slower parts. That I think that's way better than any of his other fast soloing. It's really good. Really cool song.
I like Metallica. So
Yeah, they're only like the biggest band on the face of the planet.
I mean, I never liked them until like recently. So
Yeah, I think it's because you probably listened to the Black Album. They have some really good stuff in the 90s too that everybody shits on and hates, but it's right up your alley. Like, it's weird. It's weird shit that they do. It's cool.
I completely blanked on what song I wanted to do, but you can probably just put on The Tooth. I mean, there's a local band, everybody from OKC. They're still not very big. They probably just have shit marketing or don't care to be big at all. But I don't even know how to pinpoint the genre. What do you think?
I think it's
Like beatdown, but also like,
kind of slammy, yeah, but like also very punky.
yeah. Anyway, this is The Tooth. What did you get?
I got Opiate Dreams.
Opiate Dreams. You go to all the way to the end.
Reminding me of my repugnant memories, reminiscing all of my insecurities. Silhouettes dancing above my bed.
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
I like them. There's some of the stuff that they do is really doomy and sludgy, you know, like I could see if they were to like say that they were influenced by Neurosis, I'd be like, yeah, I see that 100%.
I bet they probably are. I bet they're influenced by a lot of bands.
They remind me a little bit of Hellhorse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Hellhorse guy, huh?
I actually love Hellhorse. Yeah.
I know you do. But yeah, so that's not even indicative of their sound, you know.
Oh.
Like that's super drony and you know, droned out, but a lot of their stuff is fast and they have tempo changes. It's crazy. It's honestly a crazy band, but one of the best things about that band is that their drummer fucking hits hard. You know what I mean? Like being a metal drummer, you can go multiple routes. You can be fucking technical and do a lot of like really cool fills and fucking fast shit and you'll see that in like super popular metal drumming with all the fast and the blast beats.
Yeah,
and it's just like
even Mastodon, fucking that guy.
I'm not a big fan of that, but like anyway, this guy just fucking smashes the drums. Like I was watching him last time I saw him live and he was hitting the fucking cymbal and he smashed his fucking hand through his floor tom.
Yeah.
Like
That's
while he was
crazy.
hitting his cymbal. And it's like, oh my God.
I know we caught them playing, not in that band, but in another band at the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, dude. He was like, the whole kit was fucking moving every time he struck it.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen him break his beater on his kick drum.
Jesus.
Not his kick drum, but like the
Yeah,
beater that hits. Like, holy shit.
Guy is a monster.
Yeah, he hits hard.
It's crazy
man.
too because he looks like such a friendly guy.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. He looks French, man.
Yeah, he looks small enough I could just pick him up
Yeah.
and cuddle him.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, check out The Tooth. I've loved them for a while. I haven't kept up with all their music, but their old stuff on I think it's No Slave or something like that. Is the album. So yeah, definitely check them out. They have a lot of great stuff. All right, but boys, we are gonna talk about Skyrim,
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 91.
That's what it is. It's not 5.
No, it's not 5 at all. But it's also not 4. So
No, yeah.
come on now. Anyway, my question is, what do you think is better, the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild?
I enjoy Thieves Guild better. I don't like the Dark Brotherhood because they are just shitty people for the sake of being shitty.
Yeah.
Like, you talk to all of them, and it's just like... And then there's, like, the creepy little girl that's a vampire.
Well, you got, like... I like the, I like the story, but I didn't like the killings. Because it was like...
Yeah, some of them I felt bad for, like Narfi. They have the mentally disabled guy that lives in the hut you have to go kill.
Yeah, but I thought it was kind of lame because it's like, once you kill him, it's just... And it's like, oh.
Yeah, I think that game would be better if you could move the bodies around more.
Yeah, I think the killing was... It was a cool storyline, but they just threw it for me.
Yeah. I thought... I agree. The storyline was cool, and I actually love Cicero. I think Cicero is a great character.
Yeah, I agree.
But... And you definitely get better armor from that, I think, except for the boots. I think you get the Nightingale boots, yeah. So yeah, you get the best.
And you get the horse,
Thieves,
right?
It's Thieves Guild, yeah.
Kind of a cool
You get
horse.
Shadowmere,
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I like the Thieves Guild. I love the Thieves Guild missions. I love it's not just stealing, you're like breaking in so you can doctor notes, dude.
Yeah.
So cool.
What
Great
else
for
is really
role-playing.
cool is like the secret layer underground and shit. Yeah.
I mean, it's not even that secret. Everybody knows it's there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can talk to the prison guards and stuff, and they're like, there's rumors that the Thieves Guild are underneath the city in the right way, but they're definitely not. No.
No way they paid me, though.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I wish that there was a way for me to just, like, fuck that guy. You know when you first go to Riften and that guy's like, hold on, before you go in, you gotta grease my ball sack a little bit.
What, like steal from the guy, right?
No.
Oh, wait.
No. When you first go into the city, there's a prison guard outside.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's Brynjolf, because it sounds like the same voice actor, but I can't confirm it. But he's all
They
like...
only had like 4 voice actors for the game.
But he's like, yeah, you're gonna pay me 5 gold to get into the city. I wish there was like an option to just decapitate him right there. Because usually by the time I get there, I'm already like a level 50, dude. I'm like fucking...
Yeah. 5 gold? Dude, I just pulled this out of your fucking asshole.
Yeah, dude, I literally, here's 5 gold. Oh, it's mine again.
Yeah.
Did you know...
Dude, yeah, what?
Do you know about the level up hacks in that game where you can pay the people to level you up, and then when you pay them, you pickpocket them? And you increase both your pickpocket and that, and you can get...
Yeah. There's one at the very beginning when you're in the cell before Helgen. You get locked in a cell.
Yeah.
And there's like a guy, and you just put your sneak on, and you get your sneak up to 100. It takes a really long time, but you can get your sneak up to 100 before the game even starts.
Yeah. I actually screen recorded it today. I found a trick to get the archery high. I was hunting frost giants out there. You know, the guys with the mammoths?
Yeah.
And I was only like a level 6, so this is not an easy task. But Isolde was all like, hey, I will straight up let you fuck my ass if you bring me a mammoth tusk. And I was like, well, mammoth tusk it is.
Looks like you're going to get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, so I'm fucking out here. Yeah. Anyways, I'm doing it, man, and it's like taking forever because I'm just using iron arrows. It's just like ding, 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 and he's just like, ah. Yeah, but he's pissed. He's coming at me.
Yeah.
Dude, he hit my companion so hard, my companion is not on the map anymore. Normally you can fast travel and your companion will just reappear next to you.
Yeah.
This guy's gone. I have no
He's in
idea.
space,
Yeah, I
dude.
have no
He's
idea where the
floating around.
fuck he is, dude. I even did the console commands to bring him back to me. Nothing.
Yeah.
He does not exist.
The followers though are really bad anyway.
Well, this is a mod.
Oh yeah,
This,
dude. I've never played with mods.
So the roleplay I'm doing right now is that I live in a village and I'm best friends with one of the guys that lives in that village. We've been there since we were kids, and our prompt is just like, go become famous adventurers. And I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, this is a fun one. So like, I don't fast travel usually. I get really into the role play of it. Like we go out, gotta eat, gotta drink, gotta do all that, and it's just fun because like I started in Rorikstead, the little town that's on where the throat of the world when you go up there, the guy that takes them fish.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that little town, little village. But I have the mods in that give better cities. So it's actually now all the cities are substantially bigger, which is great because like it really helps with the immersion instead of it being like the city's only got 5 buildings. But anyways, so yeah, the main thing that we're doing is we're just getting like going into the inns and being like, hey, are there any bandits around here? And they'll be like, oh, you bandit spotted over here. There's a Jarl's got a bounty on him.
And you go fuck them up.
Yeah. So I've been doing small quests like that. But yeah. So the thing with the giant that I found out, I was running along, and a skeever came out and started attacking me, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
In the middle of open area.
Yeah, I'm in an area. It was a
Okay.
skeever. So, but then the giant just stopped and looked at the skeever, and the skeever just started attacking him, and they both just stood there. So I was just like, blink, blink,
Oh,
blink.
nice.
Dude, it took me like a solid 2 minutes of fucking shooting arrows at this
Luck
guy.
on your side, dude.
Yeah. But I did it again. I went and I got another giant and I drug him behind me until we found wolves.
And
And
you
the wolves,
stand there and
he
let
just
him-
stands there
That's wild.
and they eat him. I don't know if something's wrong with my game because of the mods or whatever,
Yeah, it's gotta be.
but that kind of shit happens in the normal game, in the vanilla game. Like, it's a really buggy game.
You know the fucking guy in Whiterun, the Smith guy?
Which
Great
one?
Maine or whatever.
Yeah, Eorlin.
Yeah, that guy. You know, like if you fuck up and he gets pissed and then you can't use his forge or something.
Yeah.
I hate that guy, man. You can't kill him. He's one of the guys that you can't end his life.
Yeah, you can.
Like, dude, oh my God. Like, sometimes I just go up there and be like, fuck you, bitch. Start beating his ass.
Yeah.
Toss him in the fire. Like,
I
fuck you, dude.
hated that because I did an evil playthrough before I had the computer and I had mods and shit. I did an evil playthrough and I was just like, can I annihilate everybody? I want to leave every town completely empty. Can't, right? It's annoying as fuck because there's always going to be 20 people that you can't kill.
Yeah.
And then they just lay down. And they're like, I'm going to beat your ass again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But now with console commands and mods, I can take off essential, and I've done it. I have one where there are 0 NPCs except for the fucking random guards because the city guards just randomly spawn. And the children, you can't kill the kids.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. What's up with fucking Nazim, dude?
I don't know.
You know who Nazim is?
Huh.
You know when you get in Whiterun and there's that guy, he's like,
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what am I saying?
Oh, you know what's
Of
really
course
cool in
you
that game is the Talos lore.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man. I like that stuff.
You want to hear some crazy Talos lore?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, in Oblivion, you play in Cyrodiil, the Imperial City, right? In the original lore, I think for the first 2 games, Cyrodiil was a jungle, like a rainforest jungle. Obviously, whenever you play Oblivion, it's not a rainforest jungle. It's just like Europe. So, in order to canonize the reason that it changed, Talos went in there and he was just like, I fucking hate rainforests. Boom. Everything turned into...
He's actual god.
Yeah, Talos is... Yeah, he's... Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just like a fucking hero, and
No, they
treated
literally...
him
No,
like he's a god.
he ascended and became a god. That's the part of his lore in Skyrim. That's why the Civil War's going on. Was
but there's like so much people who don't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the people who don't believe it, they're only not believing it because that the elves are like, no man could ever become a god. But it's propaganda. Talos is a god.
God.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
I love the Daedra too, like the Daedric princes. Those are neat.
Yeah, what is that?
That's
Just demon?
no, they're like
Who's that one demon guy who's like, you get the sword or the little dagger, and you have to like, he forces you to kill somebody or something. You have to kill a bunch of Daedric stuff.
there's a bunch of them. That one's Mehrunes, I think. Mehrunes Razor, Mehrunes Dagon.
That might be it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And there's also another one that's kind of weird where you go up and it's this lady who's talking to you and you're like, what the fuck? And then you launch like 4 billion meters in the air and it's like this glowing orb. And then you go into a dungeon afterwards.
it says like
And
Meridia.
there's this like talking dog.
Okay, the talking dog. That's Clavicus Vile. Because that talking dog is it's not a lady, it's a man.
Yeah, I know. He's there, but it's the lady who's talking to you and you go in the air and then you have to like fucking, she ends up fucking you over or something. I don't know.
I don't remember that part, but yeah, the talking dog, I remember that because that's like the guy in town's like, hey, listen, I'll give you this fucking mammoth snout if you go and find that dog for me.
And you're like, man, I could just straight kill a mammoth though.
And he gives it to
Leave
you,
me alone.
though. He just like straight up long dicks you, and then you go and you get the dog. I mean, you know what'd be horrifying?
Mm.
You know, like the alien Minnie Mouth?
Yes. Sorry.
Man, imagine that, but penis. Not good.
No, it's... Oh.
Have you ever played Oblivion?
No, just the beginning of it.
Yeah. It sucks. It's got some terrible voice acting in it. Like shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Skyrim has terrible voice acting too.
I think it's substantially better.
Yeah, they could have done a better job though.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, they obviously could have, but I think honestly, like they weren't. I think now they're gonna. The next game, I think 6 is gonna be.
I think they're not gonna make it that much better.
I think it's gonna be bad. Yeah,
It's gonna be bad.
they're focused on Starfield. Man, Starfield's gonna suck.
What is that?
Skyrim in space.
Are you serious?
Fallout in space. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Fallout. I've never been a big Fallout guy.
I mean, but they're the same. Skyrim and Fallout are the same. They're basically the same fucking
but
game,
like,
dude.
Yeah, but like Skyrim is based in different like.
They're actually both in the same timeline.
Yeah, but like, Fallout is like guns and nukes and fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
After
saying. They're
the-
going to be in space. Of course, they're not going to be fucking sword and shield on a goddamn spaceship.
Yeah, but Skyrim is like swords and shields.
I know.
And beating off and.
Yeah, but
Shredding beat.
the thing is, it doesn't matter. Like, because you can do a Fallout playthrough completely with those. You can even get a fucking sword and straight up go and do it. And the combat system.
They're not the same game.
They're the same game.
No.
They're the same exact engine.
I know it's like
models.
that's like saying Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto is the same.
They are, but they are though. Like that's the thing is you're looking at the
It's the same-
specific individual things.
Yeah, but what is more fun to me? Red Dead.
Yeah, I know because you
By
like
a
the
lot.
cowboy thing.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
is they're the same game, but with reskinned, with different stories. It plays the same.
I know it plays the same. That's what I'm telling you. Grand Theft Auto sucks ass.
Okay,
Red Dead Redemption is
but
great.
that's what I'm saying. And the point that you're missing is that it's.
I'm
Gonna
not
be,
missing the point. I'm telling you, you're missing my point, pal.
Okay, so it's an open world RPG, exactly like Skyrim, and exactly like Fallout, and exactly like every other open world RPG.
I agree.
So, but it's in space, and the problem is.
But you said that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be in space.
No, I did not. I said fucking Starfield is going to be in space. I said specifically that they're taking people off of Elder Scrolls 6 to work on Starfield, and then I said Starfield is going to suck.
Okay, now we're back on track.
Yeah. Yeah, they're taking and shifting all direction to fucking working on Starfield. It's their big thing. They're trying to make a new IP. They want to have a new series that way they can have Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and then this, and then bounce around between them and just make money forever off of nostalgia. But the problem is, I think they're focusing too hard into trying to make it its own thing. I think it's going to be shit.
Yeah, what do you think about the last Call of Duties?
Not a fan.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody bought the newest one.
I don't like fucking. I don't like paying $60 to buy a fucking game that's just like the same
repetitive.
Yeah, but it's not even. It doesn't have a good story. They're always just for the online play, but they're the same. It feels the same. They just change the guns and they change the fucking.
I think Call of Duty back in the day was good. Like Black Ops 1 was great.
That's what
Black
I'm
Ops
saying.
2 was even good.
But the new
after
ones,
that was dookie
poopy.
water. I think Black Ops 2 was peak, and then
I played fucking Advanced Warfare. It's goddamn terrible.
yeah, it was ass.
Like what the fuck?
All of it was ass. You had a fucking jetpack ingrained in your body.
Yeah, stupid.
And then they were like, boots on the ground, come back with World War II. Boots on the ground. It was so bad of a game.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You literally could just come out with Black Ops again.
Yeah.
Black Ops Remastered, bam.
Was Battlefield 1 is what they called it when they went back to like World War 1? Or was it Battlefield 1914? What was the one that they just did?
That went back to World War 1?
Yeah.
So Battlefield 1 was World War 1 or 2.
No, the one I'm talking about was World
And
War
then
1.
Battlefield 5, I think, was World War 1.
I thought they had reset the naming, but they just did a newer one.
Yeah, the newest one is like a new age.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one before that.
Battlefield 5.
It was 5? Yeah, because it's like World War 1. Because like, it's straight up, you can be an Ottoman Empire guy. You're like on the back of a horse with a fucking gun and there's a plane coming overhead.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, oh, there's a fly. And then fucking your camel gets exploded.
Yeah. I mean, they're old school planes, like just propeller.
I understand that, but you're on a fucking camel and this guy's on a fucking sky dragon shooting at you.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, but that was a good game. I only like the old ones. So I played Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, and that's it.
Yeah. I loved Medal of Honor. I don't know if you remember that, but I like the story-based games, you know? And obviously the first few Call of Duties and the first few Battlefields they were because online multiplayer wasn't a thing yet. But I feel like that they did a really, really good job. Like Medal of Honor Frontline will always be one of my favorite games. Combat in its wonk because it's like.
Did you ever play like Gears of War?
No.
Terrible.
Yeah, everybody loves it.
I know. Like it's just the weird games like that I just don't understand. Like I didn't like Halo at all.
I loved Halo.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't like Halo at all.
But I never, like, here's the thing is, like, I never had to play it because I never had an Xbox. So, like, the only time I played it was, like, if somebody pirated it on the computer at school or if, like, I was at somebody's house and they were playing.
Yeah.
But,
you know what was good is Assassin's Creed.
Never played it.
Oh, my God. You should get Brotherhood. That's the one that I fucking...
It didn't look like something that interested me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good, man.
I don't know, man. I really like RPGs. I like role playing. I like a game that I don't have to play.
It's technically role playing.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, you can. Well, I mean, it has a main story. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like I don't think you know what a role playing game is. Like a role playing game is like D&D.
You get to be an assassin. And do whatever you want in the game.
Yeah. You get to be the specific character that they designed for you with the specific name and the specific skill set and everything. Like that's what I'm saying. There's no fluctuation. You're playing an assassin every time you play the game.
Yeah.
Role playing, at least to me, like because I come from like D&D and fuck Skyrim or even like Final Fantasy and shit like that. You get to develop and create whatever kind of character you want. Instead of like in that game, you being an assassin, you're like, oh man, it'd be really cool if I was like not an assassin and I was just like straight up a beat cop on the fucking city down below, you know, like whatever. Like that's a role playing.
That's so weird that but you wouldn't buy that game, I guess, if you weren't, if you were trying to be a fucking beat cop.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that's why I didn't buy that game and play it.
That's weird. You're trying to get 10 games in one game.
That's literally what I want. Yeah.
Ass.
It doesn't seem like that big of an expectation. You can literally get that from Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row.
Grand Theft Auto is the worst.
The old ones were great.
Saints Row the third was all right.
Saints Row 2 is way better than the third.
I never played that one.
It's way better than the third.
I think all the Grand Theft Autos are actually dookie
I
shitwater.
think everything before 5 is great because Grand Theft Auto 4, amazing story. Great story, dude.
So bad. Horrible gameplay.
Nah, I thought it was okay. It wasn't great, but
it was bad.
I thought it was okay. The story was really good, and the characters were compelling.
4 killed it for me. 5 didn't buy it.
5 was...
It won Game of the Year.
I don't know, man. I just couldn't. Like, I played it, and I did enjoy it, and it's fun. It's a Grand Theft... You know, it is what it is. It's an open world. You can kill whoever you want, drive whatever car you want. That's what it is. But the story I thought was wonk. I didn't like the switching between characters thing.
Yeah.
I would rather either play a specific character or get to make my own. And anymore, like, I don't understand why they couldn't let you make your own
character.
Yeah. Why not? Saints Row's been letting you do that since the very first fucking game.
Yeah, Saints Row's good, man. And they have like a bunch of goofy shit, but it's like pretty solid.
Yeah. Still. That's why I think that the number 2 is better than 3 because it's less goofy. Like, it's still kind of goofy, but it's definitely more like we're a gang and we're fucking trying to take over this shit.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the third one, it's all like, we're working with the CIA, and we have a vertical takeoff plane coming in, and there are also zombies in the quarter of the city.
Yeah, it is.
It's fun. It really is. It's a good fucking time.
Dude, I like it, though, because they, like, play... they have good scenes, you know?
They have great
like,
soundtracks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You flying it, you jump out of a fucking airplane to take your penthouse back, and you're coming down, and then it starts playing, like, Power by fucking... Kanye,
yeah,
and then you kill everybody in there by
yourself. Thought that was actually cool. Lame because
I know that you would think it was lame, but
the
I
whole
thought
time
it was
that
cool.
you're jumping out and you're falling down, like your friends are calling you, they're like, "Boss, we love you. You were so great." Yeah.
Oh, because I guess it's a death trip.
Yeah. So like the whole time that you're going down, because you're talking about the scene. Yeah. Whenever you jump out of the back of the cargo plane.
I don't remember that. I remember when the song started playing, then I dropped and I landed and started killing everybody.
Oh,
it was cool.
Yeah. Maybe they are 2 different scenes, but I'm pretty sure it's the same game.
It could be the same scene, but I don't know.
Because like Shauna or whatever her name was, she's all like, "You were always so great to me," blah, blah, blah. And then it just cuts away and you're just falling again, and then there's music, and then somebody else will come back in and he's like, "Yo, boss, man, you had a fat fucking cock. Yo, man, love that shit, bro." Like, it's just, I don't know.
It might have been that.
They were trying to make it sentimental in a game that was so far from being anything remotely serious.
Yeah.
That I didn't give a fuck if every character in that game died at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a great game. The gameplay was phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Character customization, too, top notch.
Also, Assassin's Creed, back to that, like, it's one of those parry games. Like, if you're not parrying in that game and counter-striking.
You ever played Dishonored?
It's bad. No.
Whale oil.
Whale oil be fooked.
Yeah.
But whale oil.
That's a big part of Dishonored, yeah.
Anyway, in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, we talked about this a second ago.
Yeah.
But Kingdom Hearts, huge parry mechanic.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
I-
Super Counter-Strike.
I think it's
Have you-
interesting. Have you what do you think about games that have like the quick response actions, like where it's a bunch of cutscenes and it's like hit X now?
I don't like those.
I don't either. I think they're
No.
lame.
The parry mechanic in Kingdom Hearts is it's one button for parry every single time.
Yeah,
But you have to like it's hard to see when the monster's going to hit you.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking weird things. And
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
You know, they put that in Mortal Kombat. The last couple of Mortal Kombats have had that. And so did Injustice. I was just playing Injustice the other day. It's pretty fun, actually. It's hard as fuck the time, man. Like, you're getting your ass beat, and you're like, okay. When do I hit the button? When do I hit the button? Because if you parry in that game, you get to deal free damage.
I'm not a big fan of those fighting games, though.
Oh, no?
Yeah, like even Mortal Kombat. Like, I only owned the one Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't. But, dude. Oh, yeah. So God of War. I guess you never played it, but God of War is like a button masher.
Yeah.
Like, you ever played Diablo?
No.
Oh, me either.
Everybody tells me to.
Yeah, everybody says play Diablo, but it looks terrible. It looks like God of War.
It doesn't. It looks fun to me. It looks good, but the problem I have is that, like, I have Baldur's Gate.
So the reason I like God of War is because the lore, how they mix in with the story,
Yeah.
and then, like it's one of those games that you have to fucking figure out how to get to the next spot, which sometimes sucks and sometimes it's cool, you know. Other than that, I think the fighting is terrible.
Yeah.
So it gets pretty annoying because it's like, oh, I've killed everybody in this room. Just kidding, you know.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Have you ever played the Resident Evil remakes, the new ones? No. Oh, they're actually really good.
We don't even play the same games.
No, we don't. That's the thing, though. I think it's funny because everybody, like, when they think of anything, you know, they think of a group of people, they think they're all the same. Like, they say gamer, they're like, oh, okay, they're all playing Mario Brothers.
Right.
Or, you know, like, oh, like Metalhead, oh, they all listen to Metallica and fucking.
Right. Yeah.
But no, dude, like, me and you are interested in the same things, but none of the same things.
Right. Yeah,
It's
fucking
crazy.
wild. Yeah, like our music tastes are well. We found that overlap, you know.
Yeah.
But
I think there's considerable overlap, but then, like, I don't know. I think it's lame whenever you're playing music with somebody who listens to all the same stuff that you do, because you never do anything fun, or, you know, you never really get pushed.
yeah, like how we found Gentle Giant, you know.
Yeah, Gentle Giants.
Like we were just listening to what were we listening to?
I think I had just put on like a Pink Floyd shuffle list or something.
Yeah, it was one of the radios for it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool.
I mean, it turns out they're amazing. I love that album so much, dude. It's the vinyl that I spin the most.
Yeah.
For sure. There's something about, like, that era of recording on vinyl specifically. Like, I don't know. I like having vinyls of, like, newer stuff that I enjoy, like Baroness and whatnot, but
Yeah.
stuff that was recorded on that old school technology just sounds better on vinyl.
Yeah, I think that's what, like if you're only buying vinyl that's new, you're missing the whole, why even buy vinyl at that point, you know?
The degradation is actually one of the selling points for me.
Like it was digital first. They took the digital and put it on the vinyl.
Yeah.
And it's just not as good.
I know. And then the older stuff is all either reel to reel or something like that. You know, most of it's like physical tape recording.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that guitar shop that I got all this new shit from, he has a reel to reel recorder in there. I got an old school fucking, and also a studio in the back.
Dude, could you just record stuff on like a cassette? Like with a Walkman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my dad did that with his first record.
Yeah, a lot of people used to do that with 4-track recorders, dude. You could have, you can still buy them today, actually. A lot of times they're really big, like, and I thought my mixer was over here, but they look like the mixer. And instead of it hooking into the computer or whatever, it's just got a fucking blank cassette you pop in.
Mm-hmm.
And you can record everything onto it. That's how people did demo tapes.
Yeah, I think that's how my dad did his.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine trying to get a song in just 4 tracks.
Dude, imagine. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Fuck that.
I've done it before. They have those apps that you can do it. But imagine fucking not being out. Like, you just make the record and then what? You know what I mean? Because there's no fucking internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so what do you do? Like, you just go to a place and
nobody would
start playing
release
shows
music
and-
that was recorded that way. You know, because
yeah,
it
you
sounded
go to
like
actual
shit.
studio to
Yeah.
do it. But
Yeah, but without the internet, yeah. I mean, you know what they did was they would.
that's what I'm saying.
send
How
it-
do you promote?
Oh, they would send it to fucking DJs all across the country.
Like, that's what I'm saying. You actually go to the radio station
Yeah.
and you hand them your demo.
Yeah.
They play it. Then, you know, then what? How did you grow at that point? Somebody calls you on the phone?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
a lot of them actually didn't get picked up from recordings. Most of them got picked up from live shows, dude.
Yeah, that's what
A
I'm
lot
saying.
of
Like,
those-
you got to go to, like, you have to fucking really work to get known back in the day. You know?
I know, but I think that the payoff was higher back then than today.
I think so too, you know. Also, like, the music industry, I'm not saying is like dying or nothing, but like,
no, but it's dog shit.
It's doo-doo. Stinky.
it's harder to do it now because it's so accessible.
Yeah.
You know, it's harder to grow because everybody is
Yeah.
shit is out there.
And the thing that sucks too is that it's like everybody's like, this is better. You know, nobody looks at it from a objective, you know, a qualitative perspective. Everybody looks at it as like the numbers. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this song's better because it's got 50,000 streams.
Oh, yeah,
That's not how art works.
right.
You know? And that's like, I think it sucks. I think it just sucks in general for any art, whether it be physical or audible or video or anything.
You know what else is really weird that I think, like, you say, or I say that with like everything is digital and accessible, and it's like you talk to the normal person, the day-to-day fucking drone that goes to work and does nothing with their life, that listens to music, right, in their car.
Yeah, but they only listen to the
But
fucking...
when's the last record that you bought? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or even
Probably
more
20
than
years.
that. Or even more than that. Can you give me one artist you listen to that's not in the top 40?
That's true. But also, like, check this, though. Then you look at somebody who hit it big, and it's like, oh, yeah, I just sold 1 million records. It's like, who bought that?
Yeah.
Because I have your record right now. It's on my phone. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't understand how they're getting these record sales.
I mean, people are buying it, but when it says record sales, don't think like finals either, you know. A lot of that is still digital sales. Digital sales will count toward that.
I don't buy music.
No,
I
I
just
know.
have it on Spotify.
I know. A lot of
Yeah.
people do, though.
Yeah. So that's weird to me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, man. I think it's just it's a really tough gig to be a musician these days.
Like, I buy records, right? But I
Me too,
don't
yeah.
like.
I specifically will go out of my way, especially if it's a smaller band and I love them. I will buy everything I can get my hands on.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If like, but I don't get the people. I think I know we've talked about this in a previous episode, but I still think music as an art is dead, and music as an entertainment is what we're living in. You know, there's always a little bit of art in entertainment. You know, I'm not trying to take away anything from these musicians that, you know, didn't have a fucking group of 30, you know, trained musical scholars trying to concoct the biggest hit that's going to sell 10 billion records, you know. I hate that kind of stuff. I wish that kind of stuff didn't exist. It's killing music, dude.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to listen to anything with any depth. Dude, and that's another thing. You can ask 95% of people love a song. Ask them, say, hey, man, what is this song about? They're not going to have any
They don't
fucking
know,
idea.
yeah.
They're going to, or they might even have an incredibly wrong idea.
Well, that's fine too, I think.
It's not even
And
a matter of
music-
interpretation, though. What I'm saying is, like, nobody thinks about it, dude.
Oh.
It just plays.
So that's another thing too that I think is weird, because it's like, yeah, you don't think about it, but it's like that's naturally ingrained. You know, people like music that they, you know, a lot of songs come out and they don't go up because,
Yeah.
you know,
I just think it's weird because you can ask people like, even like, hey, can you describe the emotions you felt while this song went on? You know, most people, it seems like they just like music that's just got a singular focus. It's a happy song. It's a sad song.
Oh, yeah, right.
There's no depth to it.
Yeah, no, like a lot of songs hit it big that are like super sad, but they like have an upbeat. And they hit it big and then just like, yeah, this is the most
well, I mean,
happy song of all time.
Pumped Up Kicks is like the most famous example everybody uses.
Yeah,
you know. But what I'm saying is, it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird. There's a lot of music today doesn't have any depth to it. It's all very at face value, and that's where I think that it stops being art. It's not thought provoking anymore, and that's what it's.
I'll tell you what, man.
Be,
I think that's the people. Like, well, I kind of blame it on the fucking government system. You know, it's turning everybody to fucking drones.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel stupid saying shit like that.
No,
but,
dude,
like,
you know, that's literally like we were saying before. Like, imagine living during the Renaissance where it was like you have to work to get food and whatnot, but it's not like, oh God, I got to pay rent, I got to pay taxes, I got to pay the electric, I got to pay the water. Dude, they squeeze every penny out of you just to survive, and then you have to devote every second of your life to making more money to do it.
And I know, and that's the thing too, is like nobody ever fucking that sucks too. Like nobody ever thinks, man, I have 2 hours a day that I can do something for myself, and it's like you're already fucking worn out. All you can do is watch like a fucking Netflix TV show, and then you're like, what the fuck did I just do with my life?
Yeah, you spend an hour and a half watching a weird documentary on YouTube.
Go to bed, next day, same exact thing.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's weird, man. The weeks go by so fast anymore.
Yeah. Like, fuck. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do to you, man. That's what they do to you. And then it's like, you can't even enjoy music. You don't have enough time.
Yeah, I know. I think there's always time. I make time.
Yeah,
there's like, bro, I will lose my job immediately, but I fucking have always got a headphone in at work. I'm always listening to,
yeah.
I'm either listening to music or I'm listening to one of my scholarly fucking things.
That was actually a really big deal for me when I was working at TJ Maxx when I was a kid. Cause I started doing a really piss poor job because I couldn't, I don't know, music was my thing. Like I really wanted to do it. So if they didn't work me in the back room like 3 times a week, I would fucking just throw a fit pretty much.
Dude,
because
it sucks, man.
But also, when I joined the military, music took play. Huge play in it. I was like, hey, I'm really devoted to this drum kit. I want to play. And if you move me halfway across the country, what's the living situation going to be like? Because I don't know how to I can't just give up on all my dreams because you're going to have me work a damn job. That's what I told him. And he was just like, yeah, you can do it. I mean, they lied to my face. You can't do anything you want. But I was determined enough to get the fucking, like I had a drum kit in my dorm.
Yeah.
Which was, I'm sure, annoying to my roommates.
Yeah.
But, fuck them, dude, I'm not going 2 years without playing the kit.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
That was New York?
No, I only spent 2 weeks in New York.
Okay.
My buddy went up there. It was Georgia. I was there. I was in Georgia for like 2 years before I met y'all.
I didn't know that. That sucks, dude.
Yeah. And then I decided, I was like, fuck. Like,
what the fuck did you do in Valdosta for 2 years?
I lived on base in a fucking mold room that was like the size of this room.
God damn it, dude.
I watched BoJack Horseman, the saddest show of all time, and I would eat a box of Oreos every night.
I'm so sorry.
And smoke a pack of cigarettes until 2 in the morning.
Sorry, dude. That sounds
And then
like
I would
hell.
go to work at like 5 in the morning, and I would smoke another pack. It was fucking actual terrible. Like, I'm surprised that I am alive. I treated my body so bad.
I quit drinking after my dad died, but Valdosta was so miserable. I started drinking again. It was the worst place I've ever been in my life.
It was bad, dude.
I don't understand it. Like, I've traveled all over the fucking place now,
Yeah.
And every time I got to a shitty place, like the shittiest town, I was like, dude, this is still better than fucking Valdosta.
Valdosta was bad, man.
All right, dude, it was so weird. Everybody there was either old or dead.
Yeah, dude, if you notice, like, how do you go to it was obviously the shittiest bar that has ever existed, right? There's a string of bars in Edmonton or whatever. How do you go here every fucking day?
Yeah, like this is the only thing in the whole town that anybody does for fun.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
And it sucks too because I don't want to shit on any of our friends back there because it's crazy how many amazing people were in Valdosta.
Zagorski,
Everybody,
Jake, fucking
dude, they're great.
Yeah, there's some great people out there.
But,
Brad.
Yeah, but the place itself, you guys are stuck in fucking Catholic purgatory, dude. It's bad.
You know, a lot of people got out of there though, like me.
Yeah, not the people that were from there.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying.
Brad doesn't live there anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he moved. He moved after we went and recorded our last song with him.
Oh, okay.
So, and then he's like rich, man. He's got hella money. Like I think he bought like a $300,000 house out there.
Good for him, dude.
Yeah.
He deserves it. The guy works his fucking ass off.
Yeah. And he's a G.
Yeah. Love you, Brad. I bought a new bong the other day. It's a silicone one, so it won't break, and it's fucking tight.
Monk.
Yeah. The problem is that boy, does it let a lot of air through, and I didn't realize how much had come in, man. And I was like, I went to exhale, and it was just, and I ran out, and there was still more in me. So I go to breathe in again, and it was like, dude, I was like coughing. Dude, I started coughing, and it got so bad that I started puking, and I just couldn't breathe, and I was like laying on the ground, like,
dude. So when you like start blowing out, and you're like completely sober, and then halfway through the blowout, and you're like, holy shit, I'm high.
It never hits me that fast, dude. It always fucks me enough
on the first hit every single time.
It always fucks me enough that it lets me walk somewhere and sit down, and then it hits me, and then 2 hours goes by.
The best time I ever had when I was high was when we first got back, when we first got here, the first time ever, and we started smoking. Like I got the weed from the guy, right, and then you put Propel in the water. And I drank like 10 Propels.
Yeah.
It's the best. That's it. It's just sipping on Propel the whole time.
Dude, earlier today, I got home and there was no kids in my house. And I was like, I had just got that amp and I have a cab at the house. I plugged in that thing and I cranked it, dude. And I didn't even think because as soon as I got home, I walked out back. I fucking smoked 2 bowls, dude. I was not fucking around. But I sat there and I'm like playing and it was so fucking loud that like I could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is I know it's funny. It's a little goofy looking small thing, but dude, it's louder than that.
The orange thing?
It's louder than that. It is loud as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was so high that I wasn't thinking about it. And then Lex comes out and she's got fucking sound canceling earphones on. And then I see my mom walking around and she's got sound canceling earphones on. Everybody in the house was like, oh, there's 2 of them. And I was like, oh man, I'm stinking up the place.
It stinks in here. Dude, let's hear about your experience of the first show you ever played.
The first show I ever played.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay. It was horrifying for me.
Terrifying.
It was scary because I was coming in to a place that it felt weird to come into because I had.
Did you play first at Ashley Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was weird because I was coming in, you guys had already had somebody who'd filled the role, had already wrote the parts, but to my ear, I didn't really like some of the stuff that he had written, and I wanted to change that. And luckily, you stopped me before I fucked it all up. I had never really played with a drummer before on that level, and I was kind of riding from as being a bass guitarist, and I was really just thinking about melodies, And so that was really nerve-wracking. I was kind of out of my element. It was a little scary because I'd never done, outside of the talent shows, I'd never done.
Yeah.
But, it was new, and
I think we lost a little bit of traction after that one.
Yeah.
We were tearing it up, and then you came on stage, and everybody's like, oh.
Yeah, well, I was really nervous.
Stinks.
So I was really nervous, and
I'm just kidding.
My response to that was there was free beer on tap for the bands. That was a mistake, and I fucking sucked down like 20 Miller Lights, dude.
It was tough. I remember seeing you.
I still played decent enough. I was
you made it through the show.
Yeah, so I did good enough, and I don't know, man. It was really just horrifying. The whole thing was horrifying for me. I was just so scared of fucking up. That was all. The only thing I could think about the whole time was, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Well, here's the
don't
real
fuck up,
question,
don't
though,
fuck
is
up,
like,
don't
when
fuck
it
up,
was
don't
all
fuck up,
over,
don't fuck up.
did you want to do it again? You were like,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fucking got the bug.
Yeah, man. I really loved, like, it was such a shitty show, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed my time playing in Jacksonville under the bridge.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I
thought it was fun too. I kind of let loose there because I noticed that nobody there like gave a shit that we were on stage.
Yeah, nobody cared, but the vibe was still cool outside of that. Like,
I thought it was awesome, like the skater thing.
dude, that was the coolest fucking thing. There was
Yeah.
people literally like 5 feet away from us doing fucking jumps over cars.
Yeah, shit was cool, man.
It was great.
Yeah, I brag about that show all the time, even though it was terrible for like we didn't get no followers off that. Nobody listened to us
I was so
at all.
heartbroken. I only had 2 of my friends out of everybody that lived in Jacksonville that I know that showed up.
Yeah, who was your one friend that was tall as fuck?
2 of them. There was 2. There was Justice, who's like,
I think it
he's
was
like
Justice.
6'5". Mackenzie's 6'7". Mackenzie's actually taller than Justice.
I don't think I met him there.
Oh, dude, you would have seen him. I don't know if he's actually 6'7". I might be just pulling that number out of my ass, but I'm telling you right now that he's like, I look up to him in like way more than I look up to Justice.
I think it was Justice that I met though, like because he
Yeah.
gave Nate some like locking pins for his guitar strap.
Yeah. Justice is a guitar wizard. He fucking restores like vintage gear. He's got like a 1960s Gibsons, dude. Like, oh.
Yeah, dude. I was listening to a podcast with Tim Baltes. He's like one of my favorite drummers right now, I guess. Like he's really just an Instagram drummer. I don't know if he does anything else.
Yeah.
But he's huge, right? He's that funny guy that Gideon likes on my phone. He's that funny bald guy with the overalls.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah. Anyway, he's great. But he's on the pod and he's like, yeah, man, we need to bring back, like, because back in the day, you could just go rent out like a church basement or something and host a show in there. And that's where the heart of the fucking music is. And he was saying that, and I was like, yes, dude.
I think that there should be more garage shows, dude.
I'm saying, man, we should have fucking just posted up and hooked up to a fucking light pole.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't do that.
We could just do it in the fucking parking lot of a Walmart. People do that all the time.
I know. It's
There
like,
was a guy.
it's like, fuck you, man. Kick us out. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I was afraid of. We should have been doing that all over the place.
Yeah, we should have been. It's not like we had anything to really lose.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. If we can get the ball rolling again with any of the stuff, I mean, we really do be working on too many projects at once, honestly.
I know, it is ridiculous.
But if we can get anything fucking to a point where that we start playing again live, I think that the gloves are off and we're either gonna fucking make it or we're gonna lose everything. That's what it's gonna end up having to be.
I think though, like, I mean, it's not expensive to fucking just do it, you know? So
I
don't
mean,
think
it is from my perspective. It's horrible.
for you. Well, $10 is expensive to you.
Yeah.
But fucking yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we were on a roll with Illusion, man. We blew it.
It's okay.
But yeah, I kind of want to just get out there and do some punk shit, man.
I just want to do
Start throwing
the
down.
opposite of that. I want to do some Doom.
I know, you really. Yeah, but imagine going to the Walmart parking lot doing Doom.
Yeah, it's great, dude. I would fucking dude. If I walked out and there was some guy out there just like playing Sun in the
I
parking
want to
lot,
play in
I'd be
that
like,
spot
"Whoa."
that we were in Dallas. You know, those kids on the street?
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, I feel like somebody would try to steal one of my 8 million pedals. I would have to run a very consolidated rig.
Just fuck them up.
I don't know, dude. Do you see how many people were there?
Yeah, it was a bunch
It'd
of
be
dudes
really
with gats
easy,
and shit.
really easy for them to just grab something and then
Or just
disappear in
shoot
a
you in
crowd.
the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just like-
I mean, if you notice, the guy's drum kit was actually a piece of shit.
Yeah, did you notice that I had that cup of corn and that bum shoved his fucking hand in it?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude, like,
You gonna eat that?
yeah.
I just shoved this finger in my ass,
I
too,
know,
by the way.
I know you're not listening, you dirty old fucking bum, because you don't got a goddamn phone and nobody loves you enough to let you in to use their internet.
Oh, my
But
God.
I hope you get fucking testicular cancer. I bought that corn for my wife, you piece of shit. You put your fucking dirty ass hand in there.
You kicked my dog in the face. You ate my house. Shout out to Silly Animations. And look at my computer. That little guy on the skateboard, the centaur. That's his.
He's on 2 fucking skateboards.
Yeah. He actually makes a whole fucking movie about it where he like races the cool wizard. And the cool wizard cheats. And then he, I guess they like kill a cool wizard. They kill him and they're like, you win. No, I'm just kidding. He gets disqualified. And then they're like, you win. He's like, no fucking way. And then the cool wizard like dies because he gets disqualified or something. I don't know.
Thanks, Obama.
Bacon cream pies in your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies all the time.
Anybody see my shoe?
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm
That's
looking
just
everywhere.
a thing, and it's not even true.
Please, I have to drive home.
I think about you. I have to say,
Had an edible
it was
earlier.
hard to leave you
I
alone.
think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help me. Leave you alone.
Ron Jeremy.